When you are not blunt, you can't do well on this kind of profession.
Yes, Mr. Rav.
Yes.
Good morning.
I mean, when you are not blunt, you can't do well on this profession because we are people that come out and bet even our blood for what we are doing. We are into what? Journalism. We are following it. Every hidden things that governments of this country, of any nation is doing to oppress their citizens. We are trying to unearth, unravel, exhume every news, every hidden fact that they don't want to let the members of the public to know. That's why we are too blunt and we are not hiding anything. Anybody that is so feeble and coward could not have done what we are doing today, because we are out to tell the whole world the hidden things going on in every nation of West African countries, especially the so-called giant of Africa. The worst economically in Africa is Nigeria economy. Nigerian system has been shattered. This time around, we are talking about a bad government that should be ended. And Jagaban should be banned. That's the issue. Why? We've seen his modus operandi. The first thing he told Nigerians immediately he assumed office last year was what? Subsidy. God, if you ask me, I should tell you that this was what we are doing at the bazaar celebration harvest every year in the southeast. Go in, immediately everybody say gone, no more. You have lost it too. If you are the one, the best bidder, you have bought it. So you see how subsidy become the best bid, the best sales, the best haggling and higgling. I don't know whether you understand that economic term. And today, subsidy has brought the whole Nigerians into what? Frustration. A frustrating condition that has never ever happened before in Nigeria. Subsidy gone. Nigeria gone. Luxurious life, unless you have billions. That's how you can live luxury in Nigeria again, drinking beer every evening, enjoying tea, bread, egg with your family. Unless you are a billionaire, because everything gone in Nigeria the first day Tinubu assumed office. Subsidy gone. Transportation fare that was not even biting anybody before in Lagos State. I could remember when I spent 50 naira, 20 kobo in 1988 from where? Oyimbo to Alakara Surulere. They just highlighted from the bus along the Ayaba Railway. Only 20 kobo. Do you know what? I crossed the railway. I find myself at Idioromuchi, all the way from Oyimbo. But today, we are spending millions going all over Lagos. Subsidy gone. Transportation fare gone. Everything about good life in Nigeria gone. Are we not going to end this kind of government? Okay, let us see about banning a man that called himself Jagaban. He invited the ban by himself because every Nigerian, we were ready to come out. Come July 29, from July 29 to August, to ban Jagaban and his administration. But today, you see what the Labour has done. The Labour has deviated from doing the needful. The Labour has now what? Soft pedals. Because of what? Money. And I want to tell Jerome, I don't know that kind of name from which woman or kinsman it comes from in Igbo land, because the meaning is being so strange to me. I don't know the meaning of Jerome. But what I'm trying to say is that Jerome is like someone that has stopped from being an Igbo man he is supposed to be today.
Is that the reason why Ohanese governor say Igbo should not participate? You are seeing the Northerners also backing out.
The Northerners are backing out because they are the most gullible people in Nigeria. The region you call North today, they are too far from Western education. One big allergy with big stomach must have disputed Ghana must go from the office of the presidency among those frustrated northern youths that are beating the roof, that are going to end what? Bad government. They said it, they threatened about what is going to transpire comes July 29 into August. But today, they soft pedal yesterday. Something must have exchanged hands at the back or back door. Let me tell you, Nigeria is an incurable disease. Then we Nigerians, we are too paranoid. It has grown to malignant stage. When a disease has gotten to malignant stage, that is malignancy. You can't cure it. It's a miracle. If if you want to get the remedy, it's only Jesus that can cure Nigerian problem. Today, we are seeing people that are coming out to like leopard, the lions and tigers to make sure that they bring this kind of political impasse going on in Nigeria down. But today, our conscience has been sold for what? Ghana must go. I'm telling you, I don't know, Mr. Chinedu, whether you are the one that is going to take it upon yourself and go to all the streets in Abuja and start at least, bringing out, calling the youth to come out to the streets, giving them that kind of motivation to kickstart what I call political impasse, end bad government and the ban Jakapa. Are you the one that is going to do it? You are not going to do it alone because government is prepared to buy mercenaries to counter you. Oh. So carry everybody along and tell them what's going to happen.
Beautiful. Hashtag ban Jagaban plus end hashtag end bad government. Hashtag how do I put it? You know, end bad government. Then end Nigeria. Hashtag end Nigeria is equals to Aburu we stand. So is that the reason why they said Igbos should not come out?
Yes, because if we come out, it's gonna what make the agreement Ojukwu had with go on in Aburi Ghana stand. Let me tell you, if Igbo joins, it means Aburi in Ghana agreement is what has been sealed. Obviously, Igbo man is going. Yes, going, Igbo man going, gone. If Igbo man participates in this current protest nationwide, they know that the agreement of Aburi is going to what? Resurrect. Resurrection of Aburi will stand. That's why they wake up all of a sudden, the lower chambers of the legislators, they become what? They become naive, slicing all their salaries, the percentages to 50% for 6 months, coming out to this amount, 650 something million. Each person for 6 months times the numbers of those lawmakers in the lower legislative chambers. Do you know what's up? See, Igbo man, I still instruct, I still direct the Igbos, youths everywhere in the southeast to come out and protest the anomalies. The kind of political anomalies going on in the southeastern Nigeria is and I saw it is too bad what Uzodinma is doing. It is too bad all the promises that came from Charles Soludo today in Anambra State we've seen none. Yes, Obiano has even outsmarted, outdone, overdid what Charles Soludo is doing presently. Nobody is in charge in Anambra State because all the facilities, all the social infrastructures, they have started what? Dilapidating. It's no longer what it used to be. So what I'm trying to say is that the youth in Enugu State, in Imo State, in Abia State, exemption, only that they should go to Lesotho and say, nah, Jide Kiji, keep it up. We are not coming after you, but we are trying to play the roles of what? Political critics.
Okay. Why IPOB, they say the protest is IPOB powered, but that is not true. Is that a kind of trying to engineer a kind of reservation to hold Nnamdi Kanu continuously, even though we have learned that his health has become a challenge currently now. On that ground, as you play around for the conclusion, Mr. Rao, you know, what do you think should be going on in the mind of Biafrans as of now?
The mind of Biafrans, every Biafran, you know, in Nigeria is like the time has come, because if the protest holds, that will give us the what? One-way entrance into a new sovereignty, a new sovereign state called the Prince of Africa, Biafra. Because if the protest starts, I know they're not. They are too resilient. They are too resilient and they are bloody. They hold something, they don't leave it unless it leads to what? Bloodiness. You know what happened? We know about the mid-belt, their own weak points and what they could do well. Then come back to southwest. I don't know. I can't say much about Southwest because they are trying to protect their own. But this time around, every IPOB member, everybody is preparing to see where it's gonna lead to. And today, you can see that they have read the hearts of every youth, the mind of every elderly man, every woman, uncles, and what aunties in Nigeria. That if it's what explodes, if it explodes, nobody can stop Nigeria. So that's why they quickly, in a haste, they bribe every people that should be bribed and make sure that they stop this political compass that is just like a time bomb, never to explode. But what? Ban Jakaba, end bad government.
End Nigeria equals to
Aburi will stop.